Okay, hopefully that fixed the sound. Yes, it did. Having it plugged in is always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? All the technical certifications and degrees, and I forget to plug things in. That is technical difficulties caused by lack of preparation. Thank you for all your donations, everybody. I got a screen full of donations. I got Sarah. I got Samantha, welcome. Stephanie, thank you for the double donations. Samantha, thank you. Paper Trail, Karima, welcome back. I appreciate you hanging out. Sarah again over there. Moira, we got Madame Maru, we got Tiara, we got Bartman, Baby Diva. Everybody's here. Welcome. Tarot Reader is here as well. Thank you so much for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. So yeah, let's get it started. It is time. It is time to party on Garth and Wayne and all of that, you know. So I don't know if anybody remembers those movies. Maybe I'm showing my age here, but you know, that's what I do. I watch the older movies because that's all I know. All right, let's go. We got the double Steph reading set up over here. Linda, it has been a minute. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. How are you doing? Good to see you as always. How's everything over there in the Linda world? We got Tiara on the PayPal side. We got Sarah coming in with a Victorian romantic thing. Speaking of romance, let's get started with a little bit of romance over here. We got Steph. I don't know if John is romantic or John is a magician. Maybe John is a magician and John did a magic show. And Steph wants to know if John is going to reappear because he just disappeared in thin air. I don't know where he went. It's like he just went into thin air over there, and I'm not sure what's happening over there, you know? You need to, sometimes you worry because the magician, when they disappear like that, you don't know if they're going to come back. You don't know if they're going to come back. It's creepy sometimes. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's probably not it, but yes. Anyway, let's go with the Meraki Tarot V3 over there. But yeah, let's make it happen over here. All right. What I need to know about John, is he going to reappear or has this magician vanished for the length of time? You know, normally they reappear and they're like, you know, on the other side of the room or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, what I need to know, the 10 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and the Empress. It almost feels like John has another hookup or John has another opportunity or something's going on with John. I really think John could be in another relationship and maybe they didn't tell you about it. I mean, we have all of the signs of basically like another relationship or something's going on with that. Linda, member for 3 years. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We got double Samantha Dono after that, but yeah, making it happen over here. All right, let's adjust the camera a little bit while we're here and get that going because it is you know, it's just not the way I like it. It's just not the way I like it. That's the way it goes. All right, let's make that happen. There we go. Nice and bright and pretty now, as we're saying. It's party now. Are we in focus? Yeah, we in focus. Okay. I think John has other places to go. I think John had something on the side. I think John's going on. Something's going on back there. We have nothing but happy home, happy family cards hooked up into here. Number one, the 10 of Cups. Now, if you just said the 10 of Cups, like where John went, vanishing act, and it feels like that John, you know, that doesn't look good. Like 10 of Cups, I had a family or I had some connections or I had something else going on. And then we have more stuff. We have the Queen of Pentacles, like somebody is waiting, somebody is hesitating, somebody is in the background, somebody needs John, somebody's connected to John. We have the Star. John already has his path. John already has the connection. John already has the way, the places he's going, the where he's going to be. And the Empress, again, we have a queen out there. We have somebody waiting for John out there. We have a connection. I'm just saying, John's hooked up with somebody else. John's hooked up with somebody else. It's not like one card that says that. It's like 58 cards that say that. So, you know, I'm just going to have to go that way. Steph, I normally want to give you the best news ever, but in this case, not so much. Natural Yogi, we got the Ann coming in. Natural Yogi's got the double shot. Ann is up in the house. Thank you very much for your donations tonight. I appreciate that. I'm feeling much better, and I mean much better, so we're ready to rock and roll tonight. We got all the good stuff, all the good cards, all the good excitements over here. All right, Steph also wants to know. Ann, thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. Will the meeting with HP is this something or other? Karima, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Will the meeting with something happen next week, Wednesday, or later in February? Well, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. Let's see. Up on the top, we have basically next week. Is this going to happen next week, right? Next week, the Five of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. It looks like next week could be challenged. Next week may not be, kind of where you want to be on that. And you do have a little bit of that with the Five of Swords. Not only sort of the Five of Swords, it looks a lot like the Ten of Swords. It looks like a lot like the Four of Swords. I'm going to go with a delay. I'm going to go with a delay as far as next week. All right. I'm just saying. All right. We're going to go and say later in the February, is that going to be something different? Knight of Cups does look like later in February is going to be something better, right? And I'm kind of curious if we pull up the everlasting gobstopper called the Deck and Wheel JPEG. And if it will actually appear, that would be fantastic. All right, the Eight of Swords in the Deck and Wheel is pointing to 5. It's pointing to 5. All right, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 5 weeks. I'm just going to say it'll be 5 weeks. The meeting will be later in February. It could be as long as 5 weeks. But basically, I really think it's going to be at least, 3 to 5 weeks, sort of intuition, 3 to 5 weeks as far as that goes. It really feels like it's delayed. And that's kind of weird and cool that the Five of Swords in this particular case does point almost dead center to where we kind of want to be here in the answer. I kind of like that. We got Karima, we got Ann, we got Natural Yogi. Linda, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. All right. I predicted the prenup would be upheld, and it was upheld. Good job there. Very nice indeed. The money is there. The money you get to keep. The money is going to be safe. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next question over here. We'll go ahead and do Karima phase 1 over here. Speaking of Karima, coming in with a double dono after that. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and start out with everybody's favorite over here, which is going to be the Modern Love Tarot. You love us a Modern Love Tarot. We love us a lot, and I mean a lot of modern love here. So, we're all about the modern love. All right, have I been on us' minds today? And if so, what way have I been, right? Have I been on the mind today? It is such a beautiful Saturday, too, I got to say. A beautiful Saturday, lots of energy, lots of enthusiasm, lots of cool stuff around here. A little bit on the rainy side, but it was just overall just a great Saturday. I really had a good time. All right, well, let's see. Have I been on S's mind over here? Four of Cups says yes. Four of Cups does say yes. It's almost like that he would like your attention. Like, it's not like he needs your support or anything like that. He just needs your attention. It's almost like that you being around gives them the energy that they need. You being around just gives them something that's missing, right? And you have that over here. You have a lot of people around. The mood is elevated because of other people. If you're just sitting here by yourself, right, drinking, you're an alcoholic. But if you're at a party, you're just a party boy, right? So that's what I'm saying. So it's like that, right? You being around makes life just better, makes life fun, makes life entertaining, right? As well. And I'm just saying, as the problems in the household crank up a little bit, push up a little bit, and it's nice just to have a gateway of expression. It's nice to have somebody to talk to. Not only that, it's nice to have an escape mechanism as well. Six of Pentacles, he just wants to give you you some good news. He wants to sort of share some things with you. He really just wants to have somebody to interact with that wants to have his opinion, that wants to hear what he says. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to be a big opportunity here. Overall, the Page of Pentacles, it just feels like when you're around, things go better, things are easier, things are smoother. Hey, you know, I'm thinking about you, and that is what we miss right there. One of his deep thoughts and feelings about me that he won't tell me. Let's see what kind of secrets, let's see what kind of things we got going on with that. So that is what I'm talking about over there. All right. Oh man, the Ace of Swords. He only has one big thing to tell you. One big thing to tell you. Let's start a new family. We're sort of back to this. You know, I didn't really want to lean on this too much. I didn't want to put this in that environment, but we're just like here. We just like here. It's laid out in front of us, and it's hard to ignore it. It's hard not to say it. So let's go ahead and put it out there. Ace of Swords. I have one major thing, one major deep thought, major intuitive thing, major thing that's on my mind over here. The lovers with the new family. The lovers with the new family. All of the good stuff that comes along with that. We got a brand new family. We got the connection with that. We have the happy household, happy family. And the Ten of Cups is that building of something special, is that building of a new family where we're very isolated, right? I talk about it in my book. I talk about that the Ten of Cups is very isolated. We're making a family. We're building things together. You know what I'm saying? The Ten of Pentacles is like in a big city. You got a concrete environment. But this one's like just this little farmhouse, a lot of land, and it's just away from everything. Let's get away from it all. Let's go to a quiet place. Get away and don't let, you know, kind of the stressors of life, and just let all that sort of just bleed away to where we're back to normal, where we can have a normal conversation, where we can have a normal life again, right? And I think that is going to be there with that. Moira wants to know what book. Oh my God, it's a chance for me to pimp. It's a chance for me to pimp my own book, Tarot Guidance. It's available. Link in the description for the PDF. It is called Tarot Guidance, and it is thick. It's beautiful. It's got tons of pictures, and it's very sort of interactive. You also have scan codes in here that you can scan and go to videos that talk about what I talk about in the chapter, right? So I talk about numerology. You scan the code, and you go straight to a video that explains it. I don't know anybody else that did that. I'm just saying. I'm just an innovator. I'm an innovator. I don't know anybody else that did that. So, you know, that's what I'm saying right now. I think that that could be a world's first of a tarot book that goes into that kind of detail with that. But yeah, we got, Moira, I got an audio book. I got a regular book. I got PDFs. I got all sorts of things out there for pimping, all sorts of things out there about pimping my book. I got to do it. I worked hard. I worked really hard on that book. That book took longer than both my tarot decks created combined. It took forever. So yes, you know, if you want to support me, pick up that book, read it cover to cover. You'll have a great time. Anyway, general reading for May. What is coming up? May's a little while away, right? The Three of Wands says what you think is going to happen in May is vastly different than what is actually going to be there. It feels like a lot of things are going to be shifting, moving. They're going to be transitioning over to sort of another feel, another look with that. And that is going to be something that is kind of cool, kind of exciting. But I really think May is where that we pick up with the big things and we start moving, right? Pick up with the big projects, pick up with all of the things that we've kind of been waiting for. It really feels like all of the stuff in the springtime culminates up to big changes and exciting changes that you really want to be a part of, right? The Queen of Wands. I'm picking up where this ideas are. I'm picking up where we are, and I'm picking up what we're doing, and I'm running forward with it. I think that's the big opportunity here. The Queen of Wands. It's time for your power. It's time for you to get the stuff started, the big changes that happen during the spring. And there you go with that. The Chariot says, keep moving. The summertime is not a time to relax. It's a time to sort of focus on the goals. It's a time to push through, and it's a time to get to the finish line, because it really feels like your movement is not going to be as sort of hilted as it is in springtime, and you're really going to be able to really push forward and make some big stuff happen. All right, now as you're pushing forward, as you're getting the stuff started, let's see what's going on in June. Let's see, we got May past us. It's a time to the head of the grindstone, moving forward, getting everything done. June, the Queen of Swords is a time, June is a time for big discoveries and big actions, big discoveries and big actions. It feels like a lot of things are revealed. A lot of things are, the curtains have been lifted, and you can see the people behind it with that. The Empress, it is time to sort of take a stake in the ground. This is the line in the sand over here. This is where I can't go. This is what I can't do. The Queen of Swords says you just have to deliver some bad news to some people within that part of a summer, basically standing your ground, picking the fights that you need to fight and doing a good job with it. It is a time to people to challenge you. It is a time for people to push your limits and really trying to feel out kind of, where you're at on certain things, but you have to stand your ground. You have to get where you need to be. And that's sort of where the Page of Pentacles comes in. When we talk about picking your battles, you don't want to be involved in everything. It will drain out your energy, drain out your enthusiasm. You want to make sure to find the battles that need to be fought and to step up to those and sort of play dodgeball with the other ones that aren't really going to be in there. All right, will my next boyfriend be different than the other boyfriends? Do we have a drastic change? Do we have a big alteration in the levels of the boyfriend? Let's see what's going on. We got Ms. Burden. What is going on? Mina is up in the house. Ms. Rack is here as well. What is going on, everybody? It's a beautiful Saturday. Hope you have like a fantastic weekend. We already have one day of the weekend away. Tomorrow's going to be the finale, so make it special, make it work, make it exciting is what I'm saying over there. Will the next boyfriend be different than all the others? The Ten of it's easy for me to say. The Ten of Pentacles says this new one makes you want to press forward into getting serious. You just want to get serious. You want to get focused. You want really to sort of get moving with this particular individual, right? Because the Nine of Cups, they bring you a lot of emotional happiness. They bring you a lot of things that you have been missing in other people. They really sort of elevate your level of enthusiasm, your level of love, your level of focus. They really sort of elevate you in many different ways. The Nine of Cups, again, Lon Malo Duquette talks about the Nine of Cups being the best card in the deck. But that is a culmination of all the good feelings. They really sort of elevate you in that way. The Devil says as well, this person is very, very physical. They know what to do physically. They are just exceptionally in the physical realm. So you have that emotional, that physical hook, and then it's sort of pushing you to get a little bit serious, a little bit quicker than you normally would have gone, right? Than you normally would have sort of look and see with that. Well, me and the next boyfriend have passion and sparks. Well, I think the last thing answered that, but let's go ahead and verify it with a little more of the rainbow, a little more of the push kitty decks over here. Queen of Swords, Ten of Core, and the Seven of Cups. You really have just a range of emotion. Like your emotional lows are exceptionally low. The emotional highs are exceptionally high. It feels like they kind of get that medium level that your emotions are, and they push it in both directions. So you have a little bit of that forceful emotion when it happens, and that really kind of draws you in. It's really interesting that you're angry, really angry, and then you're super obsessed, you're super happy with that, and the Queen of Swords, right? I mean, you do have the levels where you get mad, you get upset about something, things may not go perfectly your way, what have you, but, it's just the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, it's very interesting that they get that level set that you are, and they expand it. The Seven of Cups, we're expanding, we're getting into different things, and your dreams as well. You have a lot of dreams of them. a couple of, I would say, precognitive dreams in that as well. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting to go with. Kind of cool as well. ML, thank you very much for your donations. I appreciate that. Let's get Tiara up in the PayPal side. Tiara is over here. Let's see what Tiara needs. Should I post my question? Should I wait to post my question? No, post your question right now. Tiara, post your question. You will be next on The Price is Right. Veronica is next. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with V. Veronica wants to know, will Capricorn reach out? All right. Will the Capricorn reach out? When? When are they going to reach out? Are they going to reach out? Are they going to do anything over there? Let's go ahead and use a little bit of the Doc Imagine Tarot. Everybody loves that. That is one of the all-time faves of the entire channel is what I'm saying. All-time faves, other than the Tasty Tarot, of course. The Tasty Tarot, of course, is going to be the other all-time fave. But, yeah, there we go. All right, we got a Knight of Pentacles. We got a Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups seems to be in every reading tonight. That's kind of exciting. Hey, will the Capricorn reach out? Three of Cups says yes. You're talking about not only the celebration, but the connection, right? In all of the Three of Cups, you have close people, very close together. You have a good connection. You have an exciting connection, and you have kind of a happy connection with that. So reaching out, connecting is going to be very important here with this three. The Knight of Pentacles says, I want to sort of build something. I want to maintain something. I want things to be a little bit better, right? And sort of that connection is going to be important to me. And I really think that they're kind of pushing for that. The Knight of Pentacles, let's build a good foundation. Let's make things happen. Let's get this pushed forward. And I think that's going to be a key component over here. There we go. Tarot Magician, welcome. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Hopefully you're feeling better. You're not feeling too well today. Oh, no. Tarot Magician, you've been sick for a while. You may need to go see somebody. You may need to go see somebody over there. That's not good. Anyway, I hope you get better. I've been hoping you get better. A lot of candles and get that going, man. I will pray for you. Hopefully it gets better. But yeah, Mina, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that as well. But yeah, you really have that connection. You really have them reaching out. So let's look at the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups. Where is that going to take us on the deck and wheel? You're really kind of looking at the Three of Cups is 7. The Nine of Cups, 9. I really think March 1st through the 10th. March 1st through the 10th is when they will reach out. That's when we'll reach out, right? You're looking over here at the deck and wheel, and that's an exact date. So you got the week of March 1st to the 10th. I think that is when they'll reach out. Normally, I don't take that literally, but when it's an exact date that's coming up, then I got to say it, I got to put it out there. I got to say, yeah, this is probably going to be the date that you are looking for. Anyway, thank you very much for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, we still need Tiara. Tiara, let me know what your question is, and we'll put you on the queue. We'll get you read immediately after we get your question up in there, unless you already posted it. No, you didn't post it yet. All right. Anyway, thank you very much for your donation. Post a question. We'll put you first up. Let's get Karima, the next stage going over here. And what changes we got? What changes are we wishing for this connection? What changes are we pushing for in this connection? Let's do a little bit of tasty, and I mean tasty tarot. If you don't have this, I'm just saying, this is, having this is going to be just the magic. It's just going to be the magic out there. So there we go. Tiara posted the question. Let me see if I can find it. It's not appearing in my thing. But yeah, let's look up here. We got so much chat going on. Tiara posted their question. Okay, I will post now. Oh, well, you included an emoji. That's why I didn't get it. My bad. All right. Still didn't fix that bug. That is my bad. Anyway, let's get the next Karima. The next question going on over there. All right, Tiara, I got you in the queue. I found it. What changes is currently wishing for in this connection, if any? Like, what changes are you really looking for? Paula, it's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. What's going on? All right, what changes are you currently wishing for in this connection? The Ten of Cups with the King of Swords. That's hilarious that we have the Ten of Cups again. But yeah, a little bit of this King of Swords. They really want to be more open. They really want to be more open in their communication. They want to be more forward in what they're thinking, more forward in what they're feeling. They really feel like that they're not as expressive as they could be, and, at some point as they need to be. A lot of times they're pulled back a little too much. They're not as focused, not as serious as they kind of need to be a lot of times. And the King of Swords just says, I want to communicate more. I want to get more things out there. I want to get more opportunities out there, and that is going to be something that they're focused on, right? Because the Ten of Cups, they feel like if they really communicated with you, like gave you all the details, gave you every little nuance, then everything would be a lot better. Everything would be a lot cleaner as we sort of go through here, right? But we just can't. We just can't. He has to be a little bit, subversive, has to be a little bit sneaky with that. The Eight of Swords. I'm just too restricted. I'm too restricted with that. I'm kind of bunched in here. I'm not able to do what I need with that. The Four of Wands says once we're together more, once we have progressed this more, I'm able to get more of that out. I'm able to directly communicate with you. And that's an important thing, right? Because that's where you just got to be with that. ML, where are you? You're going to be after Natural Yogi over there. Jaie Alex, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Got an Aries going over there. That's what I'm talking about. Got the Aries with the fiery action. All right. Let's see, what actions will I see from him in the near future? The Sun, the Emperor, stepping up and taking the wheel. Stepping up and taking the wheel here. And they haven't done that in a lot of ways, right? They haven't done that in a lot of ways. And it's something they just need to do. The Emperor says, I'm finally going to step up. I'm finally going to get some things done. I'm finally going to push forward. Because the Ace of Pentacles said, it's time to spend some of the money that we've had, stored away. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's time to get the new connection, get the new exciting things, get the new things move forward. And I think that is going to be where you're at here. I think that's going to be the exciting part. So, let's spend the money that we've been saving up. Let's spend it on what needs to be done over here. The Sun card just says, hey, it's time to get out. It's time to pursue. It's time to make things happen. That's what you're going to see. All at once? No, you can't really grill a burger all at once like that. You have to take your time. You have to put it on the grill, and grill it slowly is going to be the better. So in the Emperor, I can take a step up, but I have to do it slow. And that is just the best thing possible here, because you really don't want a huge transition too quickly, but where you go. Ms. Moonlight, it's been a hot minute. How you doing? Good to see you, as always. All right, but let's see. There we go. So we got both of those answered. We should be good to go on that one. Thank you again. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and hop over to ML on the... Oh, no, wait. We have over here. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick up the tiara question right now and make that happen. We got... The question is, how is Roberto truly feeling from me, and will he propose soon? We have a baby girl on the way. Very nice. Congratulations. That's wonderful. That's really cool. All right. Are we going to propose? Where are we going to go with this? We got a baby on the way. How are they feeling? The Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Having a new family, having these beautiful opportunities with you is something that they really enjoy. The Seven of Cups, this gives me so much new things, so many amazing things going on there, and they really want that, right? It's almost like the horizon is opened up. We have all of these exciting things, all of these thrilling things that we can do, that we can embrace here. And I really want to get a piece of this. I really want to push forward with that, right? And the Four of Pentacles, this is something where we're building it together. We're establishing it together as well. And that's something that we're going to build from the start. We're going to make it. We're going to push forward. Right? The Four of Cups are having some hesitations right now about proposal. They're having some hesitations right now about that. They will push through that, but right now they're kind of afraid, right? Their fears, right? Their friends are making them a little bit afraid. Their fears are coming out. You're kind of getting a little bit of that fear of commitment here with the Four of Cups. You're being handed something, but you may not want it right now. They're going to have to push through that. They're going to have to get to the other side there, but that is kind of the way that it goes. So, everybody kind of has that fear of, oh my God, it's a big commitment. What am I going to do? Oh my God. But, that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. Let's go on the spiritual side to paper trail and see what kind of paper trail we're leaving over here with that. And that's what I'm talking about. So I think we got everybody except for ML. ML, you're still on the list. I did not forget about you, I promise. All right. But let's see where this is going, right? All right, I'm going to say, what's a message from a spirit guide? The Five of Cups, the level of challenge is going to increase. It's going to increase a little bit. And that's something you need to step up to. That's something you need to accept. You can't just push it away. You can't ignore it. You can't just make like it didn't happen. You have to be willing to just sort of, go the rest of the way here. And the Ace of Wands says, after the challenges are over, after you have pushed through those, it's time to take some action that you weren't able to take before. It's almost like that the level of challenge is a little too much, right? You have to dip below and get into that grindstone, get into that details that you didn't want to get into. That Five of Cups, a little more challenging, a little more disappointing than I wanted to, go with. But the Ace of Wands says, once I'm through that, the doors are now open, the opportunities are now there, and that's what I really want to focus on over here. But it is time to give up some of the negative thoughts, give up some of the negative self-talk here, and be able to go forth and make things happen the way that you want to. Because when you start getting some action, if you're still hung up on stuff from the past, if you're still hung up on some of the negativity, you're just not going to be able to do what you need to do. And that's the thing too, right? And then it's sort of a self-inflicted wound at that point. And that ain't no good for anybody. Ain't nobody got time for that, especially Natural Yogi. Who is next? Natural Yogi is going to get all of the excitement over here with the epicenter of excitement right here. It's called the adventure, the art of adventure tarot. That's what I'm talking about. Deciding to tell JK how I feel later. Oh, you're going to do like a core dump? You're going to do a core dump of feelings? You're going to go, look, I love you. I can't hold it in anymore. I got to tell you everything. I got to tell you all of it right now. I don't know. Is that a good idea? No or yes? And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. We got to get a little bit of a thumbs up. We got to get the real thumbs up action in here because I like it. I like it quite a bit. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a tiebreaker. It's hard. It's hard to put an Ace of Swords on the table and then say, well, no, you shouldn't tell him anything. It's hard. It's difficult to do because the Ace of Swords just kind of overrides everything. It pushes forward into that level to where you're like, ooh, this is really nice over here. And that Six as well, the Six of Pentacles, giving, handing out. I'm communicating, I'm handing out the information that I would like to hand out. So I'm just saying that is an absolute dream come true of a combo that you can't get any better. Like, sometimes the cards just read themselves. Sometimes the cards just read themselves, where I can just put the cards on the table and just go AFK. You know what I'm saying? and be like, do I really need to read this? Because not really. Where's our connection headed, right? But where's the connection headed? I'm going to do a core dump later. Ace of Cups says the core dump of feeling, it does pick up things and make it better. Ace of Cups, wow, you really feel the same way. I didn't know you had all of those beautiful things. I didn't know you had all of those beautiful things around there. That Ace of Cups says, well, that really initializes some new emotions. It really makes me look at you a little bit differently with that. And that 3 as well says the opportunities are open. You can do what you want. You can go where you want here. It doesn't seem like you have any big limitations. It doesn't seem like you're sort of held back in any way over here. So that is just absolute magic is what I'm saying. Speaking of magic, let's go with a little bit religion, right? Yeah, when you got a blockade with religion, that'd be funny if we get the Hierophant with that. Is there a blockade with the religion here? Actually, maybe, yeah. Maybe, yeah. That looks like a little bit. Is religious going to be no problem? Maybe a little bit of a blockage. I'm sorry. A little bit of a blockage. I'm sorry. We have a defensiveness against it. If you're looking for major blockages, I'm looking for stuff like a 10 of Swords. Like this could be a deal breaker. This could be something that is non-negotiable. This could be something a little bit too serious, and there might be defensive about it. You might be defensive against them. But yeah, we do have some blockages. It's the way it goes. That's the way it's always going to be, and that's going to be kind of frustrating at times. But I'm sorry, that's going to be a yes. That is going to be a yes. We have a little bit too much of that. But yeah, that's where it goes. Anyway, speaking of where it goes, let's go to the karima, the next stage tonight. Let's see what's going on. Let's go ahead and use a little monsters. It's that time. It's that time for some monsters. Everybody loves monsters, unless they're in the closet or under the bed. Then that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Unless it's the movie, Monsters Incorporated. And then it's a good thing, or the Monstero. But, what actions does he daydream or wishes a lot to take towards me? I'm looking for some actions. I'm looking for some stuff. I'm looking for some good things to do over here. Where can I get that out? 8 of Pentacles I got a good one for you. He's going to be changing his jobs this year. We're going out. We're going out on a limb because that's what I do. He's going to be changing his jobs this year. Changing his jobs. I think, again, out on a limb, I think it's part of the relocation. I'm just sort of getting that relocation vibe, man. Sort of changing jobs with that and changing the unique opportunities over here. Reason I say that is because we have an 8 of Pentacles, new job offer, a new job that he's been looking at, a new job on the list, and an 8 of Wands. I'm going to have to go forward. I'm going to have to push through. I'm going to have to head that direction. New work heading in that direction, and the Ace of Wands. The new opportunity needs to be there, Now, we've seen in the past, very important, we've seen in the past that this person is looking to relocate. We've heard them talking about Dubai. We've heard them talking about changing houses, new house, what have you. We've seen a consistency with that. And you kind of got to wonder why. Here's why. He's going to change jobs. The Hierophant, a bigger job, a better job, a notable job, something that's going to be noteworthy. Wow. All sorts of new things coming out of me. Speaking of new, Reiki B is here. What's going on?
Hooray!
Reiki B is up in the house. How you doing, Reiki B? Reiki, they started me on a new chemo drug. And that thing wiped me from existence, wiped me. I've never felt like that. It was like being part of the Walking Dead. Like I was still alive, but it felt like I wasn't alive. Like it felt like I wasn't even in my body. And it was like I couldn't get out of bed. Like I had to hire somebody to cook me something. Like I couldn't get out of the fucking bed. It was bad, man. It was bad. And so I called and I was like, I can't do that. Like I can't even work. Like I can't even function. So anyway, I'm working with him and trying to get something different. Anyway. All right. But yeah, what are his most prominent thoughts about me lately? The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. They're having more dreams about you. We've seen that before, right? We've seen that before. Magician, I got your double dono on the PayPal side. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, that Nine of Swords. The dreams have started, and that's where the thoughts are going, right? The Seven of Cups. Normally, I wouldn't associate Seven of Cups with just dreams. Normally, I wouldn't associate the Nine of Swords with just dreams. We have these two dream cards, pushing forward, making it happen, getting all the magic in here, and that is just absolutely amazing. Really sort of looking for that, right? The Nine of Pentacles as well, just sort of the bigger, better opportunities. Again, that new job, the new house, that's really a restart. Now, that is interesting. That's so interesting, right? We've seen before the restart. And I've always kind of wondered, what is the restart? Where does the restart come from, right? This is it, because this explains a hell of a lot here. Because we've seen in the past a restart of moving somewhere, but we haven't seen why we're moving. We haven't seen what is going on with that. And the new job is it. The new job is it. That is so interesting. That combo has really opened up new doors that we haven't seen before. And it's kind of interesting indeed. I like that a lot. Anyway, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's go over here to TarotOracle. TarotOracle. Right now, making it happen over here with a single shot tonight. We're back to Keith. Oh my God, Keith. Oh my God, Keith. Hopefully Keith is going all right with over there. Let's take a look at Keith. Let's see. There's Keith watching you right there. Keith is like, whoo, Tarot Reader. Whoo. Okay. Yeah, Tarot Reader. A little more of the Keith action. Let's see what's going on. Ms. Moonlight, thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. You are awesome. It's been a minute. I have missed you dearly. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Been a minute. Been a minute. Don't be a stranger, Ms. Moonlight. We will see you over there on the Tarot Magician Show, hopefully. All right. When she's feeling better. Hopefully Tarot Magician gets better. All right. What is Keith feeling about me? Ooh, that Ten of Pentacles. Keith's really kind of honing in on the serious aspect or the good aspect. They're very kind of focused right now on just sort of bringing in good things. You know what I'm saying? They understand. They haven't been bringing in the best. They just haven't been bringing in the best. And the Six of Cups says, I'm going to be able to connect. I'm going to be able to make that happen. And that's going to be kind of where the focus is going to be here. So I think they have a lot about that, right? They're wanting to get more serious and they're wanting to be more structured and more stable. The Ten of Pentacles is all about stability. It's all about making things the best, right? And the Two of Wands, we're kind of looking at this because we have the ability, we have the authority to do that, and we need to deliver good things now. We have had some challenges in the past. It's time to fix that. And I think the feeling is just sort of building stability, getting the foundation down, and making things a little bit better than they were before. Because they know things have not been optimal. Things have not been exactly optimal, and that's just kind of the way it goes. But let's repair that. Let's band-aid that out. What does Spirit want me to know about love and romance? That's what I'm talking about. Get the balloons. Get the balloons out there. Love and romance over there. The Fool. You know, love and romance is going to be more of an adventure. And I think the pathways that you kind of followed in the past of, you know, I do this and then this happens and then that happens. I think the structured romance, the predictable romance is out the window. I think you're really going to have to wing it over here. And it is going to be a little more challenging. It's going to be a little more work. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Romance turns into more work. Romance turns into more focus. We have to get things to be a little bit better. And that's something I'm going to have to step up and take some actions in order to make that happen. The Fool just talks about the level of adventure. I don't know what the hell is next. I'm walking off a cliff. I'm venturing out. I don't know where this is going to end up. I don't know where this is going to take me. But you have to be more adventurous in love and romance right now more than before. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups says the emotional resonance, the good news, the good emotions come from this. The structures aren't working anymore. The standard stairway pathways we've done before ain't working. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Maybe it's time to shake things up a little bit more, and maybe too much, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's get out there. Let's make the adventure. Let's make how it happens be a little bit better in the long run. ML, right? Is next. Is David romantically attached to someone else? Oh my. Oh my, let's get the Gregory Scott up here and see if we have a romance on the side. A little bit of the romance over there. Hopefully we don't get another star and a 10 of Pentacles and all that stuff we got for Steph earlier. We don't want to see that again. I hate delivering bad news all the time, but you know, that's the way it is. All right, let's see. Is D romantically attached to anybody else? To anybody else? Oh my, let's see what's going on here. If that's going to be the reality.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. It doesn't really look like it. It doesn't really look like it. This is somebody who just has a lot of open connections. This is somebody who has a lot of open things going on, right? But it feels like the Six of Swords, it's difficult for this person to stay on the same boat for a long period of time. It's difficult for them to push forward on the same thing. It's almost like they're looking for the next shiny object. And it just feels like that too. I'm looking for the next shiny object. I'm looking for something that's going to be a little bit better, something that's pushed forward a little bit better. And the King of Pentacles over here just says, again, the next shiny object. And that's what I'm looking for. And they do have a little bit of wandering eyes. They do have a little bit of wandering fantasies with that. But the Knight of Wands just says they haven't really pursued that as well as that, right? The King of Cups, you're not emotionally attached to it. It's just more of a dream, more of something fun. And this person kind of has that ADHD feeling mixed in here, where it's going to be kind of difficult to just, I don't know, to get anything predictable out of them. Sometimes it's going to be quite difficult indeed. Sarah is never difficult. Let's get Sarah a read over there. What's going on? A little bit of the Poe. It is that time, my friends. It is that time for Edgar Allan and the Poe. If you don't have this deck, the book, I'm just saying, standard, beautiful Llewellyn thing. By the way, Llewellyn has 35% off, even the pre-orders right now. 35% off pre-orders, anything on their shop. Get in there and make some purchases right now. They got it going. They got the sale right now. Looking for the next Reiki. I am the next shiny object. I'm just saying. All right. What are N's intentions for me? Hopefully N has some good intentions for you. Temperance, Hanged Man, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands. A little bit of using you. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of using you. A little bit of using you just as a utility at this point. You know, Sarah, I just don't see the cards that I'd really love to see here. You say intentions. What am I looking for? Looking for lovers. Two of Cups. Hey, a Six of Pentacles. I'm looking to give into this. And Six of Cups. I'm looking to make a beautiful connection. And the Ace of Cups. I'm looking to make something wonderful and amazing. And I don't see any of this. I see like just this life draining force over here. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying the cards are more like a utility rather than something that I'm going to treasure, something that I'm going to enjoy with that. The Hanged Man over here. I just have a completely different look about where we're going, what we're doing than you would expect. I just have a different look and feel for that, right? The Three of Wands, I'm kind of looking, what can I get out of it? You know what I'm saying? Because you over here, you have an Ace of Wands. I'm looking to take a fiery action. I'm looking to take some physical. I'm looking to take some things. I'm looking to take something happening over there. And you just have that Three of Wands. I'm looking for where I can take this, what I can get out of this. And you have kind of this sinkhole, like everything goes down. And it feels like there's not a lot of constructivity in this as well. The Temperance card as well. I'm trying too hard to blend these different worlds, these different views together. And it feels like that's just not happening. That's just not happening. It shouldn't be this different. It shouldn't be on two different pages of the book here. And it feels like that's kind of where we are going with this. But, you know, it's just more of a utility. I mean, the toolboxes are great. You know, you get a wrench out there, you use the wrench, but I don't like sleep with the wrench and kiss on the wrench or anything like that. And that's kind of where we're going. But, there it goes with that. Let's get a little bit of Victorian Romantic out there. If you don't know what this is, it's a Victorian Romantic. You got to do the rolling R's with that. I know I'm butchering it, but sorry. All right. That's how I see him too. You know, as a wrench. Is there a wrench? I need to fix the sink. Where's my wrench? All right, what's going to happen between R and I next? Oh my, let's see. We had a little bit of a difficult read the previous time on that. What's going to happen next? Ooh, it looks like things are picking up a little bit. The Devil says we've had our rough times. They're behind us. They're behind us. We don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to do anything with that. I don't have to be concerned with that anymore. The Devil says all the concerns, all of the big things, they're not really around. They're not really around anymore. They're fading out. They're sort of working their way out and sort of getting better, getting fixed up, getting a little bit on the more positive side. Speaking of positive, call Zion. What is going on? Thank you for your donation over there. Five of Pentacles says, don't be concerned with the past. They really have this disconnection from the past where they want something new, something nice. They want something available, and they really focused on getting something good out of here, right? The Queen of Cups, making a happy connection, making positive emotions, making great things happen here. I think that's kind of where they're at this moment. The Seven of Pentacles says the bad times, the challenging times are over. Let's build something that's going to be better. Let's build something that's going to be constructive. And let's build something that we can appreciate for tomorrow, because they're very, very focused on pushing this forward, getting a better tomorrow, and getting some results. They're going to be a little more focused and a little less anxiety causing than what has been there in the past. With that, let's get Samantha is next. Let's see what's going on. See what's happening over here. A little bit of a key tarot. Love me a key tarot over there. That's what tool belts are good. That's what I'm talking about. Reiki knows. Reiki knows that's what the toolbox are good for. Indeed. All right, my brother's thoughts towards me. What do we got going on with that? Let's see what is happening over here. All right, get a good mix. I love the key tarot. You know, I gotta say, this was one of the best ones that I had for the year. One of the best ones that I had for the year with that. What are my brother's thoughts of this? The Five of Cups says, I'm not able to express myself. This is somebody who's very much held back. This is somebody who can't express themselves the way that they want to. And I really think a little bit too much negativity comes out of them sometimes. It almost feels like that they have a ton of negativity. They have a ton of things that just aren't working in general. The Knight of Wands feels like they've been through a lot and they're sort of taking it out on me. The Five of Cups just says they have a little bit of a negative attitude sometimes, and it's just challenging doing a day-to-day activities for them. Overall, the Ace of Cups says we have a good connection. We need to build that good connection, but my personality, my outlook on life is just inhibiting that sometimes, and it's not something that they intend. It's almost like that they do things and they feel like that's not what they intended. That's not the way that they wanted to say it or they wanted to express it with that. Cool, Zai, I got your question in the queue. Thank you so much. We got Magician in the queue as well. We got you covered, Magician. You will be next after the double and reading. Well, a lot of people join my contest. Hey, I'm hosting this contest. I need some people in there. Oh my God, that looks great. That looks fantastic indeed. Now, what are you looking for? When you're asking this question to the universe, what are you looking for? Like, what are you expressing? What do you need to express here? The Six of Cups is the most beautiful card you can have. It just is. It's the most beautiful card that you can have in here, okay? Queen of Swords, you put things out there, you communicated it to the universe, you communicated it to the world over here, and the Justice card feels like there's something you need balanced out. You need a certain number of people, you need a certain number of things so we can have a winner, right? The Justice card about balancing things, getting a winner, choosing between different aspects over here. Six of Cups says a lot of people will be coming in indeed. Seven of Cups, right? You have a lot of people that are emotionally invested in it. You have a lot of people that are excited about it. And the Six of Cups, that connection between the two people says, this is what I want to do. This is the connection that I want to make indeed. There we go. Samantha, thank you for the kind words. I greatly appreciate you. Much appreciated over there. Having a party over here tonight. This is where the party is. I mean, it's Saturday night. We're feeling all right. Just getting stuff done. Getting stuff done, all sorts of cool things, but yeah. Is it a good idea to work on another project as the contest is going on? Hey, that's a fair assessment. A lot of times it's difficult to multitask a lot of stuff like this. A lot of times it's difficult to put forward your complete focus on one thing when you got multiple things running out. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Here's the problem. I think it's going to be too much multitasking. I really do. Here we have an Ace of Pentacles. It says get started, get started. But what kind of difficulties, what kind of barriers do we have in here? Because we talk about barriers in all of my books. We want barriers to not be there. We want to break down barriers. And you have this huge barrier with the Five of Pentacles here with just the iron door. The steel door, the iron door being there, and we can't cross that barrier. There's two separations. So we want to have a separation before we start somewhere new. Why is that? Because the Seven of Swords, you're going to be put into a position where you have to choose one or the other. And you don't want to do that. Again, you want to focus yourself, focus 100%, get the best quality product out that you can, and that is going to be your key goal here indeed. The Seven of Swords, let's push forward, let's make this happen indeed, but let's get the iron door between it. Let's not overwhelm ourselves. And the sun is so beautiful here. It feels like you have that fresh project. You have that fresh enthusiasm for something new after you have completed the old. So now, I don't think it's good to start that. I think that you should wait indeed. That's where we're going with that. A little bit on the wait side. Let's get the Karima, the next stage with the Thoth deck. With the beautiful, wonderful Thoth deck making it happen over here. What are his love feelings for me lately that they have been getting deeper? All right. Where are his love feelings for me right now? Hey, have they been growing? Have they been expanding? We need to sort of see what's going on with that. There is a level of hesitation for the expansion right now. I do think that they are expanding indeed, but there's some hesitation around the energy, right? Hesitation. There's no hesitation, though, about the Thoth deck. If you want Crowley's Thoth deck, pick that up. It is, you can get 105 different versions of that damn thing. Have some hesitation. I'm defensive, and I feel like I don't want things to crumble. And if I expand it too much, and if I push it forward too much, things could crumble down. things could spill over. Things could be a little bit on the defensive side, and they don't want to get in that opportunity. They want the emotions to be pure. They want the emotions to be expressed how they want them to be expressed. Hesitation, yes. Good intentions, absolutely. And the reason we have a yes for this, and we go with a thumbs up for, hey, are they getting deeper? Are the things expanding? We have the prince with the seed pods, okay? The seed pods are being distributed in the barren land behind them. Seed pods are being distributed. We have a globe on where to place those, where to put those, where to move those, right? And then we have the 6. We want to give those out. We want to expand. We want to push forward. And that's the key component here. So we're going to go with a yes. Going to go with a yes. A little bit of a hesitation, but overall in the heart, in the true aspect, that is a very good yes indeed. Do you have any hidden plans towards me and the connection currently that he's not revealing? All right, let's move this question to the front here. Here we go. Does he have any hidden plans towards me and the connection currently that he's not sharing? Let's see if we're not sharing anything. Let's see if we have anything hidden with that. You do have a little bit over here. This is kind of interesting. All right. Got somebody on the PayPal side. Let me refresh my face on the phone here and make that happen. But there we go. Whee! There we go. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? Yeah, we have Sarah. Thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate you. Magician, we still have you in the queue. You're coming up next. All right. Have any hidden plans towards me and the connection currently is not shared? All right. So we have a level of planning indeed, and science is the best card that you can get for this. I'm going to be honest with you. Science is the best answer that you can get for this. Science says that we have plans. We're using our abilities. We're using our talents. We're using everything that we have, everything that we know to push things forward, to make things better, to push things into the next realm. And science is a beautiful card here. So we have plans indeed. We may not be able to share that. The biggest plans is going to be back to the move. And I hate to come back to that. I hate to come back to the move, but it's difficult not to. It's really difficult not to. So getting the big move, getting the big thrust forward, the chariot with the universe, it's so difficult. It's so difficult not to talk about movement, not to talk about forward action, not to talk about picking up and going somewhere else. When you have a chariot alongside the universe, and here's the thing too, it feels like that we can go anywhere, we can do anything. And it makes me really think that there's not a little bit of money saved up, but a lot of money saved up over here. Like quite a bit of money saved up over here. All right, let's go ahead and do the ending soon. We have the donation cutoff. We have Kolzaya is the last on the list. But I think this says 2 things. Number 1, we're moving a lot farther than you think. And number 2, he has a lot more money than you think he does. Like he has a substantial amount of money to do this. The reason I say that is because the universe is a wide exception. The reason we can do this wide range, this wide availability, it makes me think that the next job could be a remote job, right? It could be a remote job. Not only that, but the world is our oyster. The world is, we can do anything with that. We can do anything with that. And he's delivering the good news of this, right? He's delivering this with that knife, delivering the good news, delivering the romance with this package over here. And I'm able to do that because I've made very meticulous plans over here indeed. That is interesting. You're getting some very detailed readings tonight. Like that is just straight up, just very detailed. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what's going on over here. We got SP is next. Before we get to SP though, let's go over to ML on the PayPal side. Oh no, we did ML. Let's go over to Magician on the PayPal side. We got a General, and there we got another apartment. All right. Let's do this right now with the best deck that we can have possible on the screen tonight. Since Teddy is here, we'll do a teddy bear deck because Reiki bought us the teddy bear dance. The teddy bear dance over there. We got magician over there with all of that stuff. And you get, you got that Shariah, welcome. It's been a minute. What's going on? Appreciate you hanging out. All right. Shirtrellis, not Shariah. Shirtrellis, welcome. Appreciate you. But Shirtrellis, it has been a minute. Shirtrellis, it has been a minute. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. All right. General, let's do that. The big decisions are behind us, and that's what we want. I'm starting to lose my voice. Hang on. Bleh. All right. The big decisions are behind us. They really are. The decisions have been made. The movements have been made over here. We have the plans laid out. It's really time to focus on that. We just haven't been focused right now. We just haven't been focused the way that we need to be focused over here, okay? We have a little bit of that 5 of Wands. There have been multiple things in our way. There have been multiple things sort of pushing our direction where we don't want it to be. And the Death card said it is time for some change. And luckily, the change is going to be effortless. It's going to be pushed forward the way that you would like it. And it's not going to be very difficult at all. And usually change requires a level of refocus. It requires a level of kind of pushing forward here. But the decisions, the big things have been done. The big things have been concluded. So you're on easy mode. The Death card and easy mode, those two are great. Those two are great. Speaking of great, a fresh apartment with that new apartment smell. Let's make it happen over here. Will I move to an apartment or, even maybe a house over there? Ooh, that'd be nice. An apartment or a house in 2024. I think so. Wow, I think so. You have quite a bit of focus over here that's good for this. You're looking at basically moving, using the money that you've saved up, getting the stuff done that you need to get done to move to another apartment over here because we have the new home. The happy home, happy family over there. We got to go with a thumbs up on this one. So easy to get a thumbs up like this. The 7 says it's time to spend the money. It's time to make the investment that we need to make. And we are going to be able to do that in 2024. I think really is, right? You have that 7. We've got the stuff done that we've needed to do. And we're able to push forward now. We're able to make that happen. And I like that quite a bit. I like SP quite a bit. Let's see what SP wants to know over there. We got a presentation. We worked hard on it. We've sat there and worked hard on this presentation. And now we're going to present it to the world. I think you need to very much focus the presentation and summarize it. It almost feels like it's a little too much. It's a little too varied. It's a little too out there, right? And people are like, where are we going with all of this? Where are we going with all of this? So if you can focus and get a summary statement and go with the presentation details and have it support your summary statement, it's going to be a lot better than just being all over the place. Because right now it looks like it's a little bit too much, right? The Queen of Swords. I'm just sort of presenting everything. I'm dumping it out there. And people are like looking and trying to figure out where we're going. Like, what's next? Where are we going with this, right? So making it more summarized, making it more detailed at a level of sort of expanding the box, right? We present the main points and then we expand on those main points out there. We can get that done. The presentation will go significantly better. Right now, it just looks like everybody's wondering, like, where the hell are we going with this, right? So we got some stuff out there, but like, where are we going? Like, what's the destination? They're just confused about the destination over there. We're never confused about the destination where we get a 33 1/3 stop over here with Mina's bookshelf is what I'm talking about. Sarah, I did not forget about you. ST, you're in the list. You're in the list. You're the last donation, so we'll get you on the last. Get you on the finale, the big the big finale. Let's make it happen. We got Mina is next with the Harry Potter deck over there. 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, 6 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. They liked it. The 7 of Pentacles, you got your point across well. The 7 of Pentacles, you planted the seeds for success. You planted the things down there that you needed to happen, that you needed to present. You built up everything and put it down well. And the 6 of Wands, we had a big celebration. Everybody partied over there. Everybody had a good time with that.
Hooray!
And that's something that you just were successful indeed, right? 4 of Cups, you didn't think that you did as well as you did. Reality was, it's difficult to beat the 6 of Wands. It really is. There's people supporting you, people cheering for you, people being on your side. So I think that was very focused and straight to the point and looked fantastic. I like it quite a bit. So there we go. Let's get Karima, the final stage over here. We got Karima. We have a little bit of fantasy going over there. Maybe we could use the sexy deck. Maybe. Well, maybe not. Okay. Let's see. What haven't we used? We have not used... I know you like this one. You like the TarotOracle deck. We'll use that one. We'll get that one on the table. Use this a little bit over here. Did he ever fantasize about us being engaged and having the big party, having the big thing going on over there? How's he playing it out? Well, let's see what's going on. How's he playing the engagement out? How's he playing this out over there? The Page. And, interesting indeed. It feels like that he wants to do it in a big way. He wants to do this in a big way if he proposes, right? And I think the fantasies are about proposing in a really big way, very fancy way, taking you someplace really wild, really adventurous, and having it be very public, right? A little bit of that presentation matters, you know what I'm saying? So you get a $50 steak. They don't bring it out on a paper plate. They bring it out with beautiful presentation. And that's what he wants to do. I want to present it the way that really makes an impact over here, right? The Page, he wants to sort of come out as a surprise. The Page is like, I didn't really put any effort into this. We're just doing this. It's not something to be too focused on. And then boom, big presentation and the celebration that comes along with that indeed. Everybody's looking, everybody's celebrating, everybody's having a good time with that. And that's something too, right? You look at the 7 of Pentacles, that's something to talk about to the children. There's something to talk about to the grandkids. It'd be like, you know, when he proposed, it was really big presentation. Again, you don't put a $50 steak and bring it out on a paper plate. You don't do it. And I think that the presentation is special because it's a big moment for him. And it's important to him. And it's important to him. And it's a good thing. That's a good thing. You definitely want it to be important to them, you know? You definitely want it to be something big in their mind. You don't want it to be something like, maybe later, or just kind of throwing it out there, you know? All right, what is the current envision for our future? Let's see what our future looks like together. What do we envision with this? Got a little bit of a 3. A little bit of a 3. A hot air balloon ride. That's interesting. You know, it sort of puts out the 6. I want to do something that survives the test of time, that's not going to fail the test of time, because the 6 is a slow vehicle. It's a long-running vehicle, and it says, I want something that's going to be long-lasting, something that's going to be around for quite a while. The Queen over here just says, this is something I need to communicate well. When we communicate, when we have a future, when we begin this, we want to do this 6. We want to have all of the dreams, all of the connections, all of the kind of that rainbow and the beautiful things going on. You want to have all of that special, all of that there, all of that ready for us, right? I think that's going to be indeed there. The 3 says we're going to be able to work together. We're going to be able to be a team And I think teamwork is a big thing in the future as well. He doesn't want you to be separated anymore. It's almost like there's too much separation. We need to resolve that. We need to fix that. We need to not have that separation anymore. And that's something that you're going to hear them say. You're going to hear them say, we've been separated too long. It's time to not be separated again. All right. Jaie is not separated. In fact, Jaie is. Next, we got Natural Yogi over there. And then we got Sarah on the PayPal side. That's what I'm talking about right now. That's what I'm talking about is the Forest Creatures version 2. Everybody loves this deck. I don't know anybody that doesn't love this deck. There's a good reason, right? All right. When will I see Mr. Aries getting that fiery aspect going? That's what I'm talking about. When will I see Mr. Aries over here? We have a 9 of Wands. We can look over here at the deck and wheel, see what the 9 of Wands is bringing us indeed. This we got the 12, a little bit of a 4 of Coins combo with that. Ooh, that's interesting. I think you're going to see them in 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I think you're going to see them in 6 weeks. Strength card, it says be patient. Be patient. They have to fix some things. They have to rebuild some things. They have to make some things happen over there. And they can't do that right now. They can't do that sometimes the way that they would like to do that indeed. The Tower card says we have to rebuild. We have to get things done. We have to get things structured the way that we need to. Right now may not be the best. May not be the best in this. 6 weeks, we're going to be able to get that done. 4 of Coins says we're going to share a lot of things. We're going to be together. It almost feels like they're one entity in 2 different bodies over here. Very, very special. Very, very cool indeed. I like it quite a bit. I like it quite a bit. I think it's going to go very well. Natural Yogi is going very well over here. Let's see if the connection with JK, a soul across the lifetime. This is a pretty deck for that kind of question too. 4 of Wands and 9 of Cups. The 4 of Wands is the new happy home, happy family that brings us happiness. The 9 of Cups, the best card in the deck, again, because it represents the culmination, the conclusion of all of the emotions, the best of all of the good emotions, is built from us being together, built from us making a happy home, happy family indeed. I think this is something where you were together before in a family situation. You were together before, you lived together before. And I think that was something that you can do again. Actually, I think you've lived together 3 different times through history. And I think that's something where we can do it once more. We can do it once more. So that is a yes. Put the love balloons out there. We got Kolzaya is next over here. Let's get the Kolzaya done. By the way, Linda, thank you again for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, we got Kolzaya is next. We're rounded out with Sarah. And then we will be back on Monday. We'll be back on Monday. We're going to take Sunday off. We're going to chill out. We're going to just enjoy ourselves and hang out over here on Sunday. Monday, we will be back, though. Just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday, because Sunday is indeed my fun day. That's what I'm talking about. Is Mr. P a good candidate for making mad love in the moonlight over here?
Music to make love to.
I gotta say, short-term, thumbs up. Long-term, thumbs down. Short-term, thumbs up. Long-term, thumbs down. 3 of Swords. It says trying to hook into this person and drag something long-term out of them is just going to be difficult. It's just going to be so difficult. YouTube user. Yeah, I remember YouTube user. They deleted their Instagram. So I don't know where the hell they went. So I don't have their email, Normally I follow up if somebody ain't been around for a while. I'll be like, yo, how you doing? I miss you. What's going on? How's life? Anyway, but they deleted their Instagram. So c'est la vie, I guess. YouTube user. Anyway, is Mr. P a good candidate for dating? If you want some short-term fun, yes. 6 of coins, right? You're going to be able to get a lot out of this person. You're going to be able to get a lot of good emotion, get a lot of good fun things out of there. The 7 of coins, it feels like I'm building something. It feels like I'm structurally sound over here, and then down it goes. The 3 of swords, don't try to build anything long-term. Have some fun. Enjoy your time with this person, but realize that getting something long-term out of there is going to be draining water from a stone. Is that the proper terminology? I don't know. I don't know if that's a proper terminology or not. Yeah, I try. ST on the PayPal side. What's in my blind side? Is it something? What's going on with the blind side? We're going to look at the blind side. We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it to it tonight with the Baroque Tarot. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. Her and her sister were supposed to have a double wedding. That's right. This year, her and her sister were going to have a double wedding. And she had a new job opportunities. And she always hated her job, but they always promoted her. They gave her a big raise. She was like the substitute manager when everybody was gone. But it's like, all of a sudden, but she always I don't like that. I want to go somewhere else. It's like, dude, they're promoting you. They're giving you raise after raise, and you're the manager on duty when nobody's there. You might want to hang on to that one. All right, just my opinion, entertainment purposes only. What's in my blind side? The Chariot. There's so many things that you're ignoring, so many things moving around back there, so many things happening in the background. You have to pay more attention. You have to open up your eyes, look at, expand your peripheral vision, and be able to look at the things around you. The Chariot, a lot of things moving around, a lot of things happening, and you're just not focused on that. You're like a Page of Pentacles. I'm hyper-focused on something, and I'm just not able to see everything else. You need to expand. You need to relax. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you relax your eyes, you see everything kind of thing. That's what you need to be doing over here. That's your blind side indeed. Too much hyper-focus, not able to expand and see what else is going on over there. 6 of Pentacles, and there's a lot of information out there that you're just not absorbing, that you're just not taking in, that you're just not able to sort of accept. You're just not able to sort of get through there. The star says the pathway has been laid out for you, and you have to be able to accept it. You have to be able to open your intuition here and see what the pathway has been laid out, because the star is guiding you. You're able to look at it. You're able to get that. You're able to sort of sail the direction that is leading you in. Once you can do that, everything is going to be so much better and so much easier and cleaner as well. And that's it for me. Again, I'll be taking Sunday off, but I will be back on Monday. So hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for being here. We will see you on a Monday.